What is up with the squad? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building with Coach Coleman. Coach Coleman in the building, the CC show, recap show. What's up, Coach?
Hey, it has been a hoop-filled weekend. Man, how are you doing on this Sunday night? Auntie Cess with the best Cess Talk Sports with the CC show.
No complaints. Great day of hoops. Appreciate y'all pulling back up. Seems like we've been hanging out all day. Run them likes up coming in the door. When you hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. When you hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. like share like that. They both right there. Run them up. If you just scrolling past and popping in, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Rewatch game. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Each one invite 5. We trying to get to 5,000. Coach, what's up? What was your game of the day?
My game of the day was let me see here. Was the Mercury Mystics game. That was a close one. I like Mystics have not found their magic yet, but it's they almost chug-a-lug. You know what I mean? So, oh man.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, so here's the thing. I just feel like they're a young team. Yeah. They're a young team. They don't know how to close. They had a 7-point quarter, right? Outside of that, they learn how to close and they make sure that they have double-digit quarters. The Mystics are in the playoffs and probably also going to be down at the bottom. So they're going to be able to ruin some people's opportunities at playoffs down the stretch. Emily, what's good? Thank you for the share, fam. Michelle, aka 85 Fly. I don't know how this post got up here. I don't know. Me and StreamYard. Don't worry. We working it out. I see it was up early at like 6:00 or something. So I don't know how I did that. But y'all was talking to her earlier. I see Vito was in the building. Yeah, Copper had on some suit, didn't she? But she was coaching. That was her coaching suit. Storm blowing out the Aces. That was your favorite game, Pharaoh. I could understand it. That was nasty work. I mean, listen, the Storm by 20 at the crib. Message sent. For me, Jewell didn't show up the way I needed her to show up. Man, Seattle made a statement tonight. I don't know if they made a statement to the rest of the league. They definitely made a statement to the Aces. Like they definitely made a statement to the Aces. Like we heard y'all. They made a statement. I don't know if they made a statement to everybody else. I feel like at the end of the day, they're still going to be kind of front runners. I feel like today was a little bit more emotion in the game than what you're going to get in Seattle normally. Jewell came back, so you definitely wanted to send a message about that. But they 3-1. I can't take nothing away from them. And like they're 3-1, but it's a lot of basketball left to be played. But I mean, they came out and had that explosive first quarter. And then, outside of the first, they won the first half, they lost the second half. So I don't know if they made a statement, right? Because they lost the third quarter and the fourth quarter. So I don't know if a statement was made, but they definitely sent the message. But I mean, so here's the thing, my T-girl, there are 13 teams. 8 of them are going to go to the playoffs. Yeah, they're in the playoffs. Like, they're not one of the bottom 5 teams. They're in the playoffs. We got them in the playoffs. I don't have them doing much, but yeah, they're in the playoffs. Well, what you got, Coach?
We had some scorers of this weekend's games.
You said Aces got the talent? Oh, okay. Let's talk about it. No, go ahead, Coach. Go ahead. With
All
the
right,
scorers.
so
Sorry about that.
excuse me, I'm missing up. We have scorers of this weekend's game. Starting with Saturday, we had Dallas 75, Dream 83. Go over to Dallas side, and Alyssa Smith 13, Paige Buckets 11, Maddie Seegers 12, Big T McCowan 10, Ty Harris, that's a game card for you with 10. That's your double-digit scorers for the Wings. Dream 83, BG 15, Brianna Jones 11, Alicia Gray 27. That's your double-digit scorers for the Dream and that game. Let's go over to the last Saturday game. Saturday's game of the Liberty playing in Indiana gets the Fever. Liberty 90, Indiana 88. Let's go over to the Fever. AB, Aaliyah Boston 27-13. Double club. Lexi Hall 15. Kelsey Mitchell 15. That player that lost 2 national championships 18-10. Double club. And that's your double-digit scorers for Fever. New York Liberty, Jonquel Jones, 26-12. Double club. Stewie, 16. Sabrina, that's cool, with 23. And let's go over to it's cloudy and a chance of Natasha scoring 16 points. That's your double-digit scorers for Liberty. And that game. Moving on to Sunday was a fun day. We got the Sky 78, Sparks 91. Let's go over to the Sky. Cardoso 12, Angel Reese 13-12, double club. Vandersloot 11, Rebecca Allen 11. Over to the Sparks. Stevens 24, Hamby 10. The offense known as Kelsey Plum 28 points. Odyssey was on a journey for scoring some points and came up with 12. That is your double-digit scorers for the Sparks in that game. Here we go. Sun 55, Dream 79, Ododa 11, Mabry 12, Charles 11. That's your double-digit scorers for the Sun. Over to the Dream. Cardwell with 12, Coffee 18-11, double club. Alicia Gray 18, Ryan Howard with 11. That's your double-digit scorers for the Dream in that game. Over to the Aces, 82. Storm hovered over the Aces with 102 points. Let's go to the Aces. Jackie Yo, known as Jackie Young, 14. Asia Mother, 15. Jewell Loyd, 14. And Kitley, some action got her double-digit scorer on with 11 points for Kitley. Over to the Storm, Ezzy, 12. NECA, 23. Gabby Williams, 12. Skylar Diggins, 10. Erica Wheeler, 21 points. That's your double-digit scorers for Storm and that game. Go over, and that will bring us to up to date with our double-digit scorers and performers of this weekend. Brought to you by Wanda's Wings, and Wanda's no bust downs. And I did get a fade this morning. Back to you, Auntie.
All right, so those was the double digit scorers of the game. Let's talk games. Let's talk the games today. Let's talk the games today. Let's talk Atlanta Dream. Let's talk Nia Coffee. Let's talk Coffee. Let's talk Nia Coffee. 18 points, 11 rebounds. Are the Dream for real? Are the Dream for real? Y'all let me know in the chat. I want to know. Coach, what do you think? Are the Dream for real? Are they're 3-2, 2-1 at home? Are they Kid High Life, present and accounted for?
Yeah.
What up? What up, Chronicles? What up, Chronicles? So y'all let me know in the chat. Are they for real?
Got to be real.
Are they one of those? Are they one of those 8 teams that'll be in the playoffs? And I know the Connecticut Sun. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What you say? Connecticut Sun.
No, go ahead.
When you asked about the Dream, I believe they got a good balance right now, starting early in the season, as far as in their positions. Caldwell came and stepped up when they needed it to. I mean, we were concerned could they play a back-to-back, and they showed that they could step up, and they had different people produce offensively. So that is a good sign of a balanced team. We'll see if Pow will be back soon, because I think that will be an integral part down the line here, because she's coming in starting off well. So hopefully it's nothing keeping her sideline too long. Alicia Gray is scoring consistently. Ryan Howard, I think, is doing better distributing the ball, facilitating. She's not a facilitator by nature, but is understanding the assignment. And so I think if she gets the ball, if Ryan Howard gets to the ball to the open person and averages 10 to 12 or 15, I think they'll be okay. I mean, and just managing BG, I like Coffee's hustle. I mean, I think they have a surprising roster combination that says, take us seriously.
Okay. Let's see. Nia was good. She's been hurt previous years. Okay. Dream take too many bad shots at times with Howard and Gray. So you think that has them not making the playoffs, or that assessment has them? Are they in the playoffs or not? With the bad shots that they take at time. Coffee, nice fit on this ATL team. I think ATL Mystics may grab 7th and 8th spot, but it's early. We shall see. But I like the effort I see by both teams. Dream A Sticks, the fabulous Dream A Sticks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know you with the fabulous Dream A Sticks. We're gonna talk about the Aces in a minute, but the Dream here. But no, wait. Before I get to the Dream, I want to talk about the team that the Dream played, Connecticut. Connecticut ain't won a game all year, had they?
No.
Y'all gonna be mad at me in the chat. Connecticut not a bad team though.
No, they're not. They're pretty good.
They're not a bad team. So what I can't figure out about Connecticut is, do they need more Mabry or less Mabry to get a win? Y'all help me figure this out in the chat too. Is it more Mabry or less Mabry that they need? I say no playoff because BG can't stay out of foul trouble. I mean, Mighty Girl. See, now we talking. Yeah, right there. She been in the league too long not to be able to stay out of foul trouble. I'm just gonna say you done played all around the world and can't stay out of foul trouble. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. Okay, Vito, what's happening? Problem with the Suns is they lost AT. Okay, they lost AT. AT is a piece that you cannot put back. There's not another AT in the league. Somebody who can just like that and put their arm back together when it's broke like that and swollen and red. It's not nobody else built like AT in the league. No. But they still not a bad team. More Mabry, less Mabry.
I think you get more maturity with Sania Rivers. Sania Rivers had a 2-point game this game, so they had a defensive formula for it. So once Sania Rivers starts maturing, I think should be important parts of to their success. And I'm going to say it like this: there's times you're going to need more and less of Mabry. So it is really identifying when you need to switch out. You got to be, a coach has to have that what we call the eye. Like, okay, this is not your night. This is not getting it. Now we need to do something different. So hopefully you have somebody on the staff that can see that. So there's some times where you're going to need more Mabry because it's a Mabry type of night, and there's some games where this is not a good matchup for you. So we need to cut.
The chat keeping me honest. The chat keeping me honest about what happened today. Amos was good. Mondo was good. Joe Mama was happening. Yeah, Les Mabry, I hear you. There we go. Molly, there you go. Keep me honest. Tina Charles, remind me, did take too many shots. Tina Charles had 20 shots today.
It was our old team, right?
What you said?
I said Tina played against her old team. Dream, right? So
Tina did. How many teams? Every team is Tina old team now.
I knew you was gonna say that. I set myself up, right?
Tina been playing.
Tina played on every team except the expansion
Tina
team.
Been playing 30 11 years. 30 11 years. Yeah. Every team is her old team. Every team is her old team. But here's the thing. Tina, I would expect a good number of shots for Tina somewhere in between 13 and 15 shots. To me. 13 and 15 to me would be good for her. But she took 20 shots. She shot 25% from the floor. She played 30 minutes. In those 20 shots, she only got 2 free throws. Right? Like, she's a big. So when you're taking these shots, I need you to be drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. Like, I need you to be aggressively getting these 20 shots in, and then I need you to not be a minus 22 on the floor. Like, your plus minus can't be minus 22 if you're going to take 20 shots.
That's facts.
Can't work for me.
Yeah.
So what I think they need to find is a balance of shots in between Mabry, Charles, and then I guess maybe JC Sheldon is the other shooter on their team.
Yeah.
So she shot like 66% from the floor. She was out there 23 minutes, but she only took 3 shots. Tina's not on a farewell tour. Stop that, Mondo. I'm trying to retire everybody. What other shooters do they have without Mabry? Hartley can't get consistent minutes. They got JC Sheldon. JC Sheldon's supposed to be a shooter. That's why Dallas took her so high last year because she's a shooter. So she's supposed to shoot. Hartley's 2 of 9. Yeah. But you also but you also can't be out there and not get anything. So like Robin Parks, you're out there 12 minutes. You're -7. You got me nothing. It's too many nothings on the point side. Although I still feel like Connecticut is trying to figure out what their rotation is. So I'm giving some space and grace there, but not a bad team. They're going to be scrappy, but they got to figure out a balance here. They just got to find a balance. Now I'm not saying that they're going to the playoffs, but they got to find a balance. And Anisa Morrow, I'll say it again. Let me say, Anisa Morrow is not a 4 in this league. I tried to tell y'all before. Y'all like, yeah, she is. She's a beast. Auntie, she's a beast. Rebound, double. Auntie, she's a beast. Not in this goddamn league. She's not. In college, absolutely beast. And I'm not saying that she can't be a beast in this league, but she's not going to be a beast at the 4. She's going to have to be a beast at the wing. So they got to get her out there. Yeah, the 4 is not working. Do y'all see how small Anisa Morrow look out there? I was trying to tell y'all that. She's 6 feet, Auntie. 6 feet. She's a dog, Auntie. She's a dog. She's too small to be a 4 in this league. I try to tell y'all that. Oh, Auntie, Scrappy Doo. Man, fuck all that. She's too small. She's too small. Period. And I was trying to tell y'all that. Prepare her to be a 3. She was shooting the ball and scoring at DePaul. Get back to that. Kim didn't help her out either. No, because she was steady telling her, you're a dog. You're a 4. You're a dog. No, you're not. Not in the W, you're not. Jeff, I don't care how much she play. She ain't going to look no bigger on the floor. However long she play, she's not going to look no bigger on the floor. Tell me about when the growth spurt is coming, Jeff. Tell me about when the growth spurt is coming. And how long? How much longer she got to play for the growth spurt to come? What I said was she was too small. Not she wasn't skilled enough, too small. So tell me how long she got to play for the growth spurt to come. I'll wait. She ain't played enough. She ain't played enough though. How long before the growth spurt pop up? Oh, you got to see more. Okay, we on the same page. Yeah, she needs to play like she did with DePaul. Right. Why aren't they taking advantage of her like that? It's a young team. You ain't got nothing to lose right now. Right, nobody's expecting anything out of Connecticut. So put her at the wing and let her to start to grow and develop right there. Get back to getting used to playing like she was playing at DePaul. Right now. Oh, hold on. I don't know if her midi's not that great. She was a scorer.
Yeah, she
Okay,
was.
now
At DePaul, she was a shooter a little bit. She could shoot.
my T girl saying put her at the 2. I didn't even consider her at the 2. So you like her as a 6-foot guard. Does she have the handles for that? And can she guard a guard? Yeah, I don't want to put her at the 2 if she can't hold it 2.
But that's what she played at DePaul.
DePaul, they said she was solid at the 3.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying, 3. But 2, I don't know if I want to put her at the 2. 3, I'm fine with. I don't know about the 2, y'all. Morrow is struggling at the 4. They need to move her to be successful, and you're right. She need to play like DePaul. She had a midi there. That's what I thought. No, LSU Morrow doesn't translate. I don't want to say that LSU Morrow doesn't translate. LSU Morrow doesn't translate at the 4 level here. But LSU Morrow can use how she was successful at the 4 to be successful at the 3, and maybe do a little bit more rebounding and stuff than most wings do because she has a knack for that. Shooting guard, small forward. I know that DePaul is in the little lease. I know exactly where.
Little lease.
Yeah, I know that. DePaul over there in the little lease. We know.
Little ting.
Kim had them playing weak competition. But they still had to play the SEC too, and that's the toughest competition in college basketball. Like, I don't want to discredit what she did against SEC competition. So let me say this too, so we can get ready for this going into the basketball season. Anything that happens up until January in Cess Talk Sports Mind, straight preseason. It's all preseason. That's all preseason to me. Conference, regular season. That's how I'm breaking it down this year. So I don't even have to get into who got a cupcake schedule, who played who. I don't care what you did in the preseason. What did you do in the conference to get to March? Yeah, she's only played like 20 minutes in 2 games. Right. And she was too small in both of those games. And so my only question was, how much longer do we have to watch before the growth spurt happens? And we like, wow, she's bigger now. Or it's like, yeah, damn, she's not big enough. Put her at the 3. I don't need to see too much. 20 minutes was enough for me. But remember, I'm the same one of the bull kid to tell him, hey, if that was your dream, get another one because you're not good at it. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time telling people what they want to hear. I don't got time for that. I'm going to make my assessment and move on. She need to play like Gabby Williams or Nas. Because what I don't want to happen tomorrow is for her not to have numbers like she was having, or productivity like she was having at LSU, and people start calling her a bust because they're trying to play her at the 4 instead of the 3. Coach, whatever that is going on your skin right there, it's okay. You can fix it afterwards. I don't know. He was like, whatever it is, he was like, I got to get that straightened out. You sure you all right?
Yeah.
He was like, I don't know if this is a hair bump or what. He didn't shave my beard right. You was having whatever it is. I don't know what it was, but it really caught your attention. Like he didn't do this like I told him to do it. I ain't lining up right. Okay. But it's cool. So that's what I don't want. I don't want her to get labeled a bust. I don't want her to get labeled like she's not delivering. I don't want her to get a bad name around her or bad energy around what she can do, because she has a skill set that can do something at the WNBA. They just need to use it where it works. That's my biggest thing with Morrow. And I know y'all say I'm hard on Morrow all the time. I say that she's not. She doesn't impact. I said a lot of things, but at the WNBA level, they need to give her an opportunity to show what she can do at the 3. They're not winning right now, so this is time to throw her out there at the 3 to develop. Yeah, throw her out there. Why she can't play the 3 in the W? If she can't play the 4 in the W, so then what you got to do, Armando? Next stop is like selling popcorn in the W. Where are you sending her?
Yeah, get your popcorn here, salted
You like
caramel.
red vines, bro. What are you doing, bro? Like, bro, you got to let her play somewhere. So you putting her at the 2? I don't know that she has the handle for the 2.
No, she will have to go to the 3.
Gabby can play the 4 because she's athletic. Morrow's a wing shooter. Let's go. Playing AU. Whoa, Mondo. Whoa. You just straight put her at Athletes Unlimited?
Dang. That's cold.
Was she the SEC Player of the Year? No, they wanted her to be the SEC Player of the Year. It was Madison. So SEC Player of the Year runner-up. AU? Yeah. Okay, Mondo. How many olives you had today? Because you ain't taking no shit today. Mondo, go back and look at Morrow at DePaul. Can you go back and look at Morrow at DePaul? Can we meet in the mansion and look at Morrow at DePaul before you say she can't shoot? Oh, I mean, Mondo, come on, bro. Really?
Oh man.
Let's talk about the aces. DePaul ain't the W. DePaul ain't the W. I understand that. But does she have a skill set that she could use that she had there at the W to improve on? Mark your word. Is this the same word? Is this the same word that said y'all gonna be the champions this year? Because I'm not marking that word. So I need to know which word. I need to know which word I'm marking. If it's the same word that said that UConn was gonna be the champs, that UConn was going back to back, I can't mark that word. So I need to know which one.
Make up your mind, Mondo.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the aces.
We gotta talk about
you know, I can't mark that word. I can't mark that word, Mondo. I can't even see that word. Because I seen you, and you always wait till after I sign off and think that I don't still be looking at the chat. But then you want to put that we gonna beat your ass in at the end. I knew when I see you again, I was just waiting to see you again to get you lulled in good. Were you responding? So you can't act like you didn't hear me, Mondo. I saw what you said at the end of the last live. We gonna beat your ass. I can't wait to see you. We gonna beat your ass.
Like real quick.
Yeah, I got you. Bam. I got you. Wow, take that. Yeah. No. I always come back around again to the live, sir. We gonna beat your ass. And then your homeboy popped in and was like, yeah, Mondo, tell him. Listen, you and him, both of y'all like 4 and 5. We gonna beat y'all ass. Yeah, I'm ready to skip over the Gamecocks women's basketball anytime. Y'all don't think Morrow's WNBA ready? I don't think Morrow is a WNBA 4. That's all. Yeah, Morrow needs to play the 3.
Yeah,
but we got Storm. The Storm smoked on the Vegas Pack today.
Yeah,
bro, they jumped up and down on the Vegas Pack today.
Man.
Playing the 3 isn't an insult. Some women get cut despite being out of position. Playing the 3 ain't an insult at all. You playing in the W.
I think better to fit the skill set and abilities. So she'll still get rebounds off the weak side. So
Mondo was like, damn, Matt, I don't care. Mondo?
It was
so Mondo. I'm sorry. I wanted to say this about Anisa Morrow real quick at DePaul, right? For 2 seasons in the Little East, bro. Little East, take it as it is. 33 games. She started all 33 games. First season, 21.9 points, 13.8 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 2.7 steals, 1.8 blocks. Second year, started all 33 games. Played 35.2 minutes, 25.7 points, 12.2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2.6 steals, 1.3 blocks, playing more like a wing and not so much like a forward. So I would take that. I would see what that could do. I would see what that skill set could do in the WNBA. Because even if it doesn't turn into 21 points, if it could turn into 10 points and 5 rebounds, I could work with that, especially for a rookie trying to build something. She should have stayed there. Well, Mondo ain't that. Well, shit, we wasn't her college counselors. I don't know why she left. She didn't. How you can shine in college and be a nobody in the WNBA, but you also can not look so good in the college and shine in the WNBA.
Yeah.
So systems, coaches, where you land, supporting cast, all of that stuff matters. Even though we Gamecocks fan don't like LSU, we recognize Morrow has a skill set. We just want to see her be successful. Yeah, she got to be able to be successful. You kept her on the team, put her in a situation to be successful. Morrow been an underdog. She knows what's needed. Yeah, Jeff, it don't matter if you know what's needed if they're not going to give it to you. She can't call the shot to get what she need. It don't matter if you know what you need if they're not gonna give it to you.
Right.
So what I'm telling you is Morrow can know what's needed, but in her heart, bro, Morrow shouldn't be in a situation where she's trying to go out there and guard Nafisa, guard Stewie, guard AT, guard. Like, she shouldn't be in that situation. Kiki didn't shine at USC. Now she hooping in the W. Yeah, Cameron Brink didn't look good to me in college hoops, but I had to give her respect in the W. Some people do better with the space in there. Kiki was lucky to get the ball at USC. Don't do that, Mondo. Kiki looks better in the W than her year at USC, and she looks better at Stanford. I feel like at Stanford, Cam covered up a lot of stuff for Kiki. Kiki has cleaned up her game in a lot of places. Like, Kiki put the work in to be ready to be a pro. Like, I respect the hell out of that from her. I also respect the hell out of the way Sania Rivers showed up. She looked like a rookie today, but Sania Rivers is gonna work in the WNBA. The kid's gonna work in the WNBA because she's working. She's just gonna work. When all else fails, she doesn't mind playing defense. She doesn't mind going after the rebound. She don't mind doing the dirty work. Mondo, you done type Citron name more times this weekend than you done type Citron name in the entire time I've known you in my chat, man. Stop acting like you've been Team Citron. You like Citron, been her. Bro, you just realized her first name was Sonya last week, remember?
Oh my goodness.
The thing I'm happy most about Rivers is that they giving her the time with everything that took place to still see what she could contribute. Go back and watch Kiki. Go back and watch Morrow in the game. Go back and watch Morrow do what in the game, Molly? What am I going to back to see? I don't know. I don't know who we going back to see right there. Your wife is named Sania. Come on, Mondo. Don't start with the Truckenstein type story connections. Where did that come from? What? Your wife is named Sania? So that's why you saying Sania been her? Because your wife is named Sania? Mondo, you still haven't answered my other question. How many olives you had today? You were shocked Sania Feagin didn't get. I believe you, but how many olives you had today? You were shocked Feagin didn't get no run. Why y'all think Feagin ain't getting no run? I see y'all trying not to talk about the aces. We gonna talk about the aces. I said let's talk about the aces. Y'all went and start talking about a whole bunch of other stuff in the chat. It's okay. We gonna talk about the aces though. Like, we have to talk about our failures, our shortcomings. We got to own this. We got to own this, y'all. And we got to figure out what in the hell is the problem.
Well, defense in the first half, because the Aces won the third and fourth quarter offensively, gave up 34 points in the first quarter. So that is tough to overcome when your defense is not clicking in the first half. I think that had a lot to play with it.
Was it our defense?
In the first half, definitely. 34 points in the first quarter.
Like, we didn't score off turnovers. We had just about the same amount of turnovers. Like, it's a very weird game. And did y'all watch the presser? If you watched the presser, tell me your reaction to the presser, and then tell me if you ever saw Becky talk. I never saw Becky talk at the presser. Did anybody see a clip of Becky talking after the game? Kia doesn't need to play many minutes. Oh, did you mean to put many or any? I don't know. Because you could. Kia doesn't need to play any minutes. That's what I think you meant. I don't know. Sometimes the autocorrect. Not doesn't need to play any minutes, Aaron. Any right there. Any minutes. Any minutes. None. Bradford or Kitley alongside Asia. Well, so I'm playing Kitley first. Did y'all see Kitley out there today? Kitley got out there and she was out there for like 7 minutes. She had like 19 points. No, I'm just playing, but I'm just saying she really kind of did. Kitley got out there. Kitley was out there for 16 minutes. She had 11 points. She had a positive 7. She had 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. She shot 62% from the floor, 50% from free throw. Missed the 1 3-pointer that she took. I'm playing her. I'm playing her. I would start Kitley next to Asia.
I would. I think.
Shit, I wouldn't wait. I wouldn't wait for no second. Kia Stokes was out there for. Okay, now listen to this. Hear me out. Now, hear me out. Kia Stokes was out there for exactly, let's say, 38 seconds longer than Elizabeth Kitley today. 38 seconds longer than Kitley. This is what she gave you. 0 points, 4 rebounds, no assists, no fouls, no steals, no turnovers, 1 block. Like, you didn't even foul nobody? Like, you didn't even foul nobody. What is that?
Like, yeah, you didn't get 1 foul, not even an offensive foul.
Your plus minus is minus 20, and when I say that you didn't even foul nobody, it's from the sense of like, so were you even banging down low with your tall ass? Well, how aggressive are you? That's true. Kitley big. She was okay today, but she has to be consistent. I put her out there. I'll take her inconsistency over 0 points consistently. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they are.
She putting up donuts like last year's Stokes. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I would rather have Kitley out there, but sometimes it may be a donut, but sometimes it may be 11. When was the last time Kia Stokes got us 11 points consistently?
I couldn't tell you.
So, yeah, I don't mind Bradford playing. Bradford was out there for about 5 minutes. I don't mind that. I mean, shit, Kirsten Bell was out there for 2 minutes today, y'all, and got us three points.
Do you feel like Aces need to figure out a way where you're making sure Asia is finished strong in the fourth quarter? You know what I mean? You putting in position a different way of managing minutes and rotations, and just play with rotation, kind of experiment to see what combinations is working. I'm just asking. I mean, it's early. I was just asking you what thought. I don't feel like it's any time to get frantic right now. I think it's just. I think playing a little bit more. Has Nye gotten the court yet? She's not defense.
Nye was out there. Nye had 7 points today. Nye was 100%.
Okay.
Nye was 100% from the floor, 100% from 3. She had 7 points, 50% from free throw, right?
I got to go back and watch.
Here's the curious thing for me. Why did Jewell Loyd play the most minutes of everybody? Like, Jewell Loyd was on the floor for almost 34 minutes. Yeah, defense is a choice. You gotta want to play defense. It's really on Becky and that staff. Aces had the pieces.
Yeah, they had the skill set.
It's like they got the pieces, but it's like the puzzle ain't put together right. Like, they don't got the corners right. You got to put the edges on. They got pieces put together that don't really go together.
Well,
yeah, Cold Mamba 415. Okay, Cold Mamba.
I think they just need to adjust some of their schemes depending on their matchups. If it's not working, then you need to have.
Like Jackie Young shot 63% from the floor today, but her plus minus was still minus 21 because of how terrible we played.
Right. That.
So there's that. Man, I don't know. I don't know why you still in my chat. I don't know why we got kids loose in the chat, man. They parents ain't hit my cash app. Y'all get your kids. Yeah, we need to see more of Asia's face up game for sure.
uh-huh.
But they need to start on the defensive end. We need to start on the defensive end. I have to say that we need to let our offense come from us defending. We turned them over 11 times. We got 9 points off turnovers. I think they had over 15, 16, 17 points off turnovers. They turned us over 12 times. Jackie was on fire. Her D is not that good, but whose defense is better? Who? Jewell? No. Aaliyah Boston is a sneaky good bet for MVP. Aaliyah Boston is in that conversation right now. The thing that's going to happen with Aaliyah is that she's going to end up having to split votes with Caitlin for the MVP. Caitlin's name is heavy in the conversation already. Coming into the season, they had her name heavy in the MVP conversation.
Well, that's what they want. That's what they want.
That's gonna it's gonna be tough for Aaliyah to get that. And the reason I say that is because as well as Aaliyah played yesterday, if you go to ESPN, they don't show anything about Aaliyah Boston. They talk about everything that Caitlin did, which wasn't half of what Aaliyah Boston did to get them that win. So it'll be really hard for Aaliyah Boston to get that MVP. And I'm not saying that like she's not playing, like she should be in the conversation, but yeah, she will not be. It'll be tough for her to get that because she'll have to split votes. You don't have to tell me AB is a beast. I'm a Gamecock first, and I know who AB is. She was the rookie of the year there first. You thought the play should have been for AB? Jewell, Jackie, point guard, perimeter D is bad. All three. So to me, that's a team that could have used a Bree Hall, 3-and-D perimeter type player. Aaliyah top big in the league. Sad she in Indiana, but I think she like it there. Aaliyah's one of the top bigs in the league, but I don't know if she's the top big in the league. And I'm a Gamecock fan, but like really, if you look at the bigs in the league right now, the number one big in the league, true five in the league right now, is the defending champ, Jonquel Jones.
That's true.
Jonquel Jones is the top big in the league right now. Tell me why she not. How about LA as well for the Aces? Letitia Meir, yeah. Stewie is not a 5. We're talking top bigs. Stewie's not a 5. Stewie's a 4. We're talking true bigs. Stewie's not a 5. She's a 4. Lexi Hall is not a good defender for a championship team, so yeah, they could use Bree Hall. So there's that. What else you got, Coach? Before we I know we got Tuesday pick'ems coming up.
You got Tuesday pick'ems.
I mean, hold on. I try to give folks a minute to just like finish typing and like find somewhere to go, but you just can't. So let me take care of that. I'm tired of it.
We gonna rush around tonight.
Yeah, I had to ride rush around, and I don't know if it was no riches around. I'll rush around and get it. I'm about to keep playing with you. Go ahead. What else you thought about the game? We don't have to start picking yet. I was saying what else you got before we start picking.
I mean, of course, Sky and the Sparks. It was.
How do I think Plum is doing in the new city? Kelsey, the offense, Plum. It's gonna be up and down. the Sparks, if their plan stays the way it is, they're gonna go as far as Kelsey takes them. Now, I don't know that that's that far. It's gonna be some good games and some bad games. It's gonna be some good games and some bad games. Like you look at Kelsey today, Kelsey got off. Kelsey was hooping, right? But look at Kelsey last game. So it's 50-50. With Plum, to me, I wouldn't have Plum be my point guard. Plum wouldn't be the point guard. Why did Kathy put all 3 games at the same time? Laughing my ass off. So that Kathy didn't have to try to compete with the people that were watching the NBA finals that started at 8:30. That's why. It comes down to TV ratings, slots in the cities that people are playing in, and are people going to come out to watch a WNBA game at 8:00 when NBA finals are going on? And it has to do with who is Kathy targeting as the customer base that she wants to come out and spend money on her product. It's not me, it's not you. It's fringe white male fans who haven't really been watching the WNBA. That's who they're trying to bring into the league now. Those fans that are traditionally watching NBA finals games, because that's what they have traditionally done year after year after year. So they don't want it there. No. Here's the other thing that you got to think about. You put a game at 11, 1, 3, and 5 because it works for you. Think about where these people played at. Most of the games today was West Coast games. So if you put a game at 11 o'clock, Eastern, that's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Think about when West Coast people come out. It also has to do with where's the game being played at, how people move in that city, how they come out. For example, an LA Sparks game, that's a really competitive atmosphere to try to fill up because you got so much other stuff going around in LA. And it blows my mind that I get that question. So I see that shit so many times. Like, why was all the games at the same time? But we don't ask that question about no other major league sport.
Right.
The NFL has every fucking game mostly that's coming on Sunday start at 1 o'clock.
At the same time.
You flip through the channels and watch the one that you want, or you get fucking Red Zone and watch 9 boxes. Like, I don't understand why that burns y'all up so much. The NBA, they have during the regular season, a whole bunch of games start at 7:30. There's only so many games that are on. There's a game on TNT, or there's a game on ESPN, and then there's everything else that's on League Pass. It's 30 games. There's 30 teams most nights playing in the NBA. I don't understand why that bothers y'all so much. Major League Baseball, oh my God, they have 17, 1900 games starting at one time. Why is it that bothers y'all so much? I don't that question. I don't even understand where the question comes from. Y'all don't ask that question in any other major league sport. Why? Now, please help me understand. Please help me understand. I just don't get it. I don't get it. That is a question that's a head scratcher.
It is.
Why did they put all the games at the same time? Every major sport has multiple games going at one time.
That's a fact.
They're fighting for TV rights right now. So there's that. I don't know. I don't know. It's confusing me.
So here's a fun fact for the Sparks and Sky game. If Kelsey Plum doesn't score 28 points, the Sky wins by 1.
They win by 1 if they stop Kelsey.
Yep.
Interesting. That was a fun fact.
Just a fun fact.
So we don't see you again until Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
We got some pick'ems.
We got some pick'ems.
Let's get the pick'ems in. Pick'em time, y'all. Pick'em
time. I give them. You pick them. We're gonna go with Tuesday 7 p.m. game. It is the battle of for teams, 0 for teams, Dallas Wings and Connecticut Sun playing in Connecticut. Somebody will win their first game and somebody will still be looking for their first win. I give them, you pick them. Who's going to get their first win on Tuesday night? Will it be the Wings or the Suns? 1, 2, 3. Fire up the chat. Mondo said Dallas will get that first win on Tuesday. Kimmy says Dallas will get the first win on Tuesday. Michelle, aka 855, says Dallas will get it. Vito King says Wings will get that first win on Tuesday. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Suns, because Dallas haven't found who run the offense. Pedro Enrique. So NYT girl says Sun. Connecticut Sun. Okay. Anybody else before we close out here? This pick-up. Tony Benzo says Sun. Molly Brandon says Wings. Unless maybe an AO have a personal battle. Okay, Mondo. That's how you feeling about that game? Okay, C Smoke going with the Sun, the Connecticut Sun. Anybody heard any news whether they're still up for sale? Will they be moving after this season? Dallas deep frying wings on Tuesday. Okay. JJ Fox 79 is going Suns. And Rivers have a good rookie show. Okay, good rookie. Okay. I think see Rivers getting cookings, right? Get cooking. Okay, like it. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Wings and however you picking Dallas to beat Chicago on the 29th. Okay. Thank you for that early pick'ems, C Smoke. That the Wings and the Suns pick'em is closed. We're gonna move on to another game here. It's 2-1. Golden State Valks are 2-1 against the New York Liberty. That's 3-0. That's a 7 p.m. Eastern time game. Okay. Who do you got? I give them. You pick them. Who do you have? Valks or Liberty? Oops. Mondo says Libs. Michelle AK855 gives me the Liberty emoji. And up in the air. Kimmy says Liberty. Video King. Liberty. Benzo. Liberty with the chance of cloud. Yes. With the chance of cloud.
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think y'all got the Liberty going undefeated this year?
It might get ugly, Mondo said.
Do y'all got them going undefeated this year?
Liberty too lit.
Y'all think the Liberty can go undefeated?
Junior's going with Cali on this one. With Cloud, it's possible. No one is going undefeated.
I want to know from Junior. Yeah. So you think you got the Liberty going 40-4, 35-5? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So, and I'm asking that because I'm wondering, because the Golden State Valks, they just play tough basketball, right? They're going to play tough. Is this a situation that you think New York could overlook them? Do you think they could overlook them and get a win? I don't think it's gonna be a blowout, but I got the Liberty winning. You think if they stay healthy, they can go undefeated? Okay. I like it. The possibility. Okay. Because that's something we haven't seen. That's something we haven't seen in WNBA, right? We haven't seen nobody go undefeated.
Nobody. Not even the Houston Comets.
Okay. But y'all like it though. Okay. All right. Well, I'm here for it. Let's watch and see if it happens. 88 in the chat, y'all. Run them likes up for us. Golden State Valks is gonna give them their first black eye. See, Junior, You okay, Junior? You rocking with Cali? The only thing that I'm looking at is that it's in New York. They don't have strong post presence. JJ and Stewie gonna control the boards. Okay, I like that take. It's a bunch of unknowns. Lynx 42-2. Overlook maybe, but it should be a blowout. Okay. 30-4. Okay. Y'all don't got them losing too many games though. Y'all don't got them losing more than 5 games. Okay.
Right.
All right. Was it another pick'em?
Yeah, we have 3 more.
Yeah, let's rock.
Here we have going. I give them. You pick them. Moving on to Seattle at 3-1 on the right now in the season. Minnesota 4-0. I give them. You pick them. This game is played in Minnesota. Here we go. You got the Storm on the Lynx. 1, 2, 3. Fire up the chat. Get your pick'ems on. Storm on the Lynx. Playing in Minnesota.
Oh, that should be a good one for my fam interested in the shekels on this one. They got Minnesota by 5.5. Minnesota by 5.5. Should be a good one. Seattle Storm played good basketball today. They 3-1. Minnesota's 4-0. They're in Minnesota. Gonna be interesting. They thought Malonga almost had a dunk today. You like Storm with the upset. So Storm gonna give Minnesota their first. So the Storm continue. So you feel like the Storm sent the message today and they go continue?
Okay. Link is
okay. Farrell got it going Farrell then called it all the way down to overtime. Okay.
Okay. Kenny says Minnesota. Farrell says Lynx by 5 in overtime. And my team girl says Storm. Jess Shepard can't defend bigger. 4 or 5 spot. We got Lynx gonna find a way. Mondo says Molly Brandon, Lynx. Michelle K85 Fly says Lynx. But if Storm played with intensity they did today, I could see Storm. Okay, but you go with the Lynx. Junior said that's gonna be a good game and a good matchup. I got Minnesota. All right. JJ Fox 79 says Lynx feed cooking. Early MVP vote from JJ Fox 79. Mondo says Jay Shepard before looks different. And C Smoke says I'm picking the Storm too. Okay.
How many games do I got the Sky winning this year? Ooh. As currently constructed. No change at the coach. Unless I see something different, probably like between 9 and 11.
Okay.
Unless I see something different, like 9 to 11 games.
2022.
And that's like they gonna catch some teams on back to backs, but I also expect the Sky to make a change. I expect some change coming with the Sky, so I don't expect that to actually be the outcome. But if they don't, I would say between 9 and 11.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, Caleb McBride is back. Let's see what she plays. Let's see. Caleb McBuckets is back. So thanks for bringing it up. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Storm and Lynx pick'em is closed. Let's move on to I give them you pick them. Dream 3-2.
Before you move on, real quick, I want to address this. I want to address this because I don't think that Tyler Marsh is a bad coach. I think that Tyler Marsh is a first time head coach in a bad situation. And so Tyler Marsh, as a first time coach, should have been with a more senior team, a more veteran team, a more stable franchise, so that all he had to really do was focus on getting his system in and then getting his players to buy into that. Right now he's trying to fix too much shit in Chicago. And then he has like a Carlton Banks type of persona to me, where it's not very confrontational, and it looks like it takes a lot to get him mad to blow his top. And what they need is for somebody to be not a hothead, but somebody that's very
Passionate.
a little bit more intense than he is, and a little bit more direct and deliberate for how they ask for what it is that they want. So I don't think that he's a bad coach. I just think he's in a bad situation. That wasn't the best spot for him to land as a first time head coach. And Chicago set him up for failure, just like they set up Teaspoon. So, but let's go with the pick'ems.
I give him. You pick him. 18 Dream at 3-2 right now in LA Sparks. This is 10 p.m. Eastern time on a Tuesday. Sparks are 2-3. I give him. You pick him. Who do you have on Tuesday? You got the Dream or the Sparks? 1, 2, 3. Fire up the chat. Tony says Dream. Mondo says Dream.
For my Shecklers, they got this one as a toss-up. They got Dream by 1.5. So they got this going either way. Either way. I think that we're supposed to, if I'm looking at the injury in fantasy right now, it says Pau is expected back to 27th, and it says Rakia is expected back to 27th. So these teams could be getting healthy. Should be a good game.
We got Vito King saying Dream. Molly Brandon's going with Dream. Pharaoh says Dream by 4. Michelle K, AK85 Fly. Dream. Dreamastics? How you say that?
The fabulous Dreamastics.
It's amazing. Dream. Junior, LA all day, baby. All right,
91 in the chat. Run them likes up. Run them likes up.
Respect to Junior going with his Cali teams. Respect to Junior going with Cali teams. Respect to Junior. All right. Dream, Brianna and BG solid in the paint. JJ 579 is going with the Dream over the Sparks.
Hey, JJ, is BG gonna stay out of foul trouble? Is BG gonna stay? I need BG to stay out of foul trouble, y'all.
I look at it.
AC Smoke, there you go.
Yeah.
So the man bun don't say tough to you? Is that what you said, C Smoke? Hold on, because I want to ask you this for real. Because let me see, because just me and you talking, C Smoke. Is it the man bun that make you think it's no tough, or what is it that make you think no tough? I want to understand. I want to know where you getting that. Where you getting that no tough at? Let me know.
No tough. Chicago Cheetahs got Dream 91-79 over the Sparks. And we're going to close out 10-9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Dream and the Sparks. Pick them as closed. Let's pause for station certification. Did you buy Auntie a Coca-Cola? Contribute to the pull-up. Bless the Cess Talk Sports for all the coverage, for all the updates that we get at Cess Talk Sports. Go ahead and hit that Cash App. Thank you very much, family, for your support.
Oh, yeah, BG been getting the numbers, but my concern for her, JJ, is that I feel like Atlanta wants to use her as a closer, and so I need her not to be in foul trouble at the end of the game, because they need to be able to go into her, slow the game down and go into her when they need to be able to use the clock, right? Slow the game down and just go deliberately into her and win the game. Dallas coach look like a yoga teacher. I bet the women dog him in practice. What? Because Man Bun continues to put Enrique in even if they're losing and it's not working.
Right.
What? He doesn't seem to have any emotion. I don't see him getting after any players. And yeah, the hair kind of gives me sissy vibes. Okay, see Smoke. I don't have time.
Wow.
I don't got time.
This just escalated real quick.
It's the hairstyle. You're judging the book by its cover. Okay. I don't know if he's tough or not. I was just wondering.
We got.
I think that, but I agree. He's in the wrong. It's a messy organization for a first time head coach.
Right.
It's just a messy organization, and it's a lot to try to deal with. And then there's an uber spotlight on him because the number one pick is there, and then the number one pick is like a media darling. So like, bro, like 0-4, like they're watching you. Ryan, not a certified closer yet. Should have been a certified closer by now. Definitely BG and Brianna been balling. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
Hey fam, don't forget, if you haven't get that member, join that membership, get that exclusive VIP access. It's going down with Cess Talk Sports. Go ahead and join and get some inside scoop, inside some VIPs. When's the next VIP, Auntie?
I gotta look at the schedule. We got one coming up this week. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so you don't want to
I will
miss
post
that.
it. I will post it on the community channel.
Don't want to miss that. Last but not least, we have the last pickup for Tuesday night. Is a 10 p.m. game played in Arizona. I give them. Let's pick them. Sky versus the Mercury. Sky be 0-3. Mercury be 3-1. I give them. You pick them. 1, 2, 3. Let it loose in the chat. Who do you have, Sky or the Mercury? Can the Sky get their first win? Ask why. Mercury by 22 over the Sky, says Pharaoh. Mondo going with Sky. Mondo got Sky. Vito King, Mercury. Mercury, I'm a Sky fan. Tony said, all right, Tony. Did it again. Molly Brandon, Mercury. Phoenix by 1, 82-81. Chicago Cheetahs going with Phoenix by 1. Sky has not beat the Mercury since 2021. Fun fact. Thank you, Pharaoh. Anybody else? Before we close it out, about to close these pick'ems out. Sky gets their first win. That's what Junior is calling it. Okay, we have some optimistic. Keep your head to the sky. Be optimistic. Kimmy says Sky. Get the Mercury's for the Sky. I'm going to go with JJ 579. 579 is going Sky. This is the easiest one to pick, my man. Okay.
So here's the thing. I mean, the thing is like, yo, I'm not trying to be funny, but like Alyssa Thomas almost could beat the Sky by herself with the way that she affects the game. So, like, if anybody steps up to help her, it's gonna be tough for the Sky. But you know, I gotta rock with my Gamecock.
So 10, 9, 8, 7.
Vito, what
6,
did you say? In a real fight, she could. I don't.
5, 4, 3, 2,
What?
1.
Oh,
Pickups are closed for Tuesday night. Thank you for participating.
I love it here.
Bam. You love it here. Keep coming
Yeah,
back.
I love it here, bro. Yeah, I can't get enough, bro.
Pickups has been brought to you by Uncle Ruckus Transmissions, Brakes, and Coffee Shop, coming to a corner near you. Thank you so much for doing the pick'ems on a Sunday night. Back to you, Auntie.
Absolutely, man. I mean, listen, it was a great. Still, the WNBA is still rocking as far as the product that's on the floor. Pretty much all of the games, except for the ass whoopers the Aces done got, have been high quality games. We gotta get our shit together and deliver a better product. We're working on that, but WNBA games, man, been fired. AT has talked about like the Debo of the WNBA. I don't know. I mean, they talk about her like that. To me, she's hard nosed. She's hard nosed, old school, but a hooper through and through. AT can play on any team I have. I don't care what age. I don't care what injury. AT can play on any team I got. That's a hooper. Straight hooper. Got the respect to everybody. The respect to everybody. That's one player for everything that she's given to the game. From playing through injuries, giving up her shoulders, overseas, everything that she's given to the game, doing it all with a smile, working hard night in and night out. She's one of them ones that I'm rooting for to get a ring. Like, get some place where you can get a ring. I want her to leave with one. Like, she's given so much to it. I would hate to see her go without one. Like, go get one. Go get one. Shit.
Yeah, I would love to
KT
see
needs to
AT
dominate
finish
down
with
low.
one for sure. That would be awesome.
She's a freight train. She's the most mentally tough woman in the league. Hey, her basketball IQ out of this world. Like, we talk about her toughness, we talk about her shoulders, we talk about like the hard fouls that she gives, but she is so much more to basketball than that. Like, vision on the court, making the right play, putting the ball in the right spot, choosing it, knowing when to score and when to get the assist, not caring about how many points she scores, really just being about the team, really just being about winning the game, like playing the game how the hell you supposed to play it, like no matter what, that motherfucker do it. That motherfucker do it. You think AT ushered the new era of big combo guards? Yeah. It can point guard your team from probably any position on the floor. If you ask her to play the 5, bro, she just gonna dig down deep and go play 5. So that's just one. That's one. We don't talk. We don't. I don't think we talk about Alyssa Thomas enough. As far as like what she's given to the league and how she plays the game. Great ambassador for the game. Great ambassador for the game. Coach, what you got before we get ready to get out of here?
Man, we look forward to everybody be traveling during this Memorial Day holiday weekend. Please be safe out there in those streets. We just safe travels. There, we want to say be great in your preparation, become excellent in your performance. Okay, change this world with one random act of kindness at a time. Be the change that you want to see. You can change anything you want when you put your mind to it. Hey, if you find it in your heart, man. Spread love. One love is what we need right about this time in the world today. WNBA action is coming our way.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with me today, man. We had a great weekend of hoops. Looking forward to this next week coming up. Starting tomorrow, we got hot takes tomorrow. We got now what to sound off tomorrow.
Why
We
sound like
got
hot cakes? I'm sorry, it's funny.
we got now joining the conversation with Coach Rowe. We're gonna be ending the day off with some silliness there. So just looking forward to hanging out and talking. I think we're gonna break down. We're gonna talk aces. We're gonna talk aces tomorrow with Rob the Man Media, I believe. So, Mondo, come on, type it so I can say it before you leave. Cause I ain't gonna see you later, and you're gonna be too scared to come in the mansion after you put the little shit in the chat. So come on,
sneaky
come on, so I
man.
can deal with you. Come on, so I can deal with you before the night over. Cause we gonna beat your ass. Come on, man. Come on, man. So I can deal with you right away. Yeah, beat your ass. Yeah, I knew it was coming. Yeah, man, you better. Hey, listen. You better keep that trophy in the bubble wrap. Keep that trophy in the bubble wrap. I better not see no fingerprints on it. I better not see no fingerprints on that trophy, man. We on our way for it. Mondo, y'all signed that contract yet? We want to make sure we playing this season now. Come on, call Gino. Let's make sure. Hey, for the people who pulled up and participated today when we were talking Uncommon Favor, I appreciate y'all pulling up and talking the book. Y'all get y'all books, man. Come talk the book with us. We're gonna read chapters 1 through 4. We're gonna talk about the first 4 chapters, first 4 chapters next week. I read the first chapter. I already learned more stuff about Drip than I thought I was gonna learn, just about how she came up in her family life. So enjoying the book so far. If you missed the talk, hey man, catch us on the rewatch gang. Drop some comments. Let me know what y'all thinking about the book. And if you're in the mansion, jump in the conversation in the mansion. So looking forward to that. Glad to have the Cess Talk Sports Book Club back. And tomorrow I'll be giving some updates on the fantasy.
Congratulations,
Be giving some updates on the fantasy. Maven's over Michael Monster. Man, get out my chat, man. Get out the chat, bro. You talking your fantasy trash? We're gonna have to, we're gonna do a fantasy show. We're gonna bring some of these fantasy GMs up and let y'all talk y'all trash and see how y'all team's going. Leave Kamilla alone. She not the only player. Vets are bad. I ain't worried about Kamilla. Kamilla be fine. You say you want the WNBA players to be able to just jump in the transfer portal, Tony. Let's think about something like that. Reese and Cardoso cannot play together. Not on this team is currently constructed. That's for sure. Not the way it's currently constructed. It's not. It doesn't look very good. So, Kamilla and Reese are both beasts, but they're not letting them play they're not letting them play to their strengths, Peter. And it's really unfortunate because Kamilla Cardoso is a walking 25 and 15 whenever she wants, and we know the Angel is a double. That combination should be wrecking shop. So I can't figure out what the hell the problem is in Chicago, but I hope they figure it out. I hope the hell they figure it out because both of those young ladies is hoopers, both dogs. But with that, y'all, we finna get ready to get out of here. I appreciate y'all rocking with us. Until next time, until us, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.